Let's look at the satisfying failure of a horrible X Factor judge. Damn, why we on her downfall?
I hope that guy from yesterday that was donating all that money to you asking for help not in stream cause you just helped 2 people back to back. He over there crying you're cooked, buddy.
Bro,
he threw that note away when he ended stream.
This nigga was not, he wasn't trying to say what was going on stream.
Get this content in chat. Grabbing my popcorn.
Bro, the guy yesterday wasn't trying, he was so cryptic about everything. Like, he wouldn't tell me his Instagram name. He wouldn't tell me what was going on.
Damn, she was with y'all too.
It was like, bro, this nigga here. So it's like, bro, like, it's like you doing too much. And I'm like, bro, I can't, like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not a therapist.
Nah, y'all actually mean. What's her number 2?
Okay, yo, the satisfying failure of a horrible X Factor judge, bro.
All it took was 12 nasty sentences.
It's absolutely disgusting. You have no identity.
For this horrible X Factor judge to lose her entire career.
Bitch thinks she's Simon Cowell. Yo, you can't, you're not him. Be nice, know your place.
Permanently, but with evidence suggesting it was deliberately planned by producers.
Not surprised.
There are layers to this story you likely haven't ever heard. The scandal involved 2 X Factor judges, Natalia
Who are these niggas?
Kills and her husband Willie Moon, both of whom were already hated before the viral episode. For example, 4 months before losing everything, they'd promote X Factor on the red carpet with the most arrogant interview ever.
They don't even look like they belong together.
It's gonna be a very exciting journey.
Are we sure he's we sure he's straight? Cause it's not giving.
No, I'm kidding.
Turning the audience against them before the season even started. It's funny because neither of them are the nice one. I get the creepiest vibes off these 2. They're like cartoon characters that are purposefully written to be hated, which it seemed they were almost pleased with.
What the fuck? You had an animations, bro?
Dude, it depends on whether or not you feel you can trust her.
Oh,
you don't owe someone your commitment, especially if they violated your trust and their commitment to you.
True.
Because it would be a shame to find out she getting her back blown out by Day Day and them.
Day Day and them is insane. Why would you assume that it was a nigga, bro?
Purposefully written to be hated, which it seemed they were almost pleased with. For example, Natalia seemed proud to have tried burning her ex's house down.
I just thought it seemed like a good idea to try and set fire to the house after an argument with my boyfriend. Yeah, I'm like that kind of crazy.
While her husband's interviews might
She think that shit cute?
have been even worse.
When was that released? Just a couple of months ago.
I'm not really sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's all out of your hands.
I really don't know anything what's going on. I'm here at, I've been forced here.
They should have never been chosen as X Factor judges, but it turns out they'd last only 1 single episode. The broadcast started with a pretty dark foreshadow.
1 episode?
Well, you know I like a bit of trouble.
We are live, Natalia. I'll just remind you that we are live. You two are going to be trouble.
But despite claiming that she liked a bit of trouble, Natalia was fairly gracious toward the other contestants.
You are fantastic.
That would be until Joe Irvine took the stage, with his performance igniting the darker side of Natalia's personality.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna state the obvious. We have a doppelganger in our midst.
Despite Joe performing in basic formal attire, Natalia made the claim that he'd copied her husband's style.
I am disgusted at how much you have copied my husband. From the hair to the suit, do you not have any value or respect for originality?
To which Joe responded by paying her a compliment.
Thank you, Natalia. You're beautiful.
Natalia responded to this by insulting Joe again.
It's absolutely disgusting. You have no identity. I can't stand it. I'm ashamed to be here.
Which is
Yeah, this has got to be a character that she was putting on for the show, but that shit just was not hidden.
followed by more insults from her husband, who likened Joe to a serial killer.
I feel like you're gonna stitch someone's skin to your face and then kill everybody in the audience.
Despite Joe standing up for himself, Natalia tore him
Damn, this ain't even about his singing. They literally just talking about his appearance.
down again.
I think I look really good. And
I think you look good because you're dressed as my husband.
Being opposite to the advice.
I still am thankful and appreciative for you, ImDOntai. Praying gesture.
Oh, it's Sad World. It's Sad World, man. Like I said, bro. Yes, your shit was impossible to find, man. It's like looking through a maze. Oh fuck. It's like when you're like dropping a Skittle in the sand. You gotta shift through it and shit. Except that's not really a good example because Skittles are fucking bright.
And
I think you look good because you're dressed as my husband.
Being opposite to the advice that she'd offered in a previous interview.
What piece of advice would you give to sort of young aspiring musicians?
Do whatever you feel like, because that's what's honest.
During this
What are you wearing?
same video, she displayed her love for the internet, although as a result of her X Factor episode, it seemed this opinion was about to change rapidly. Natalia's embarrassing blow-up was instantly uploaded to YouTube, where it gained 4.5 million views in under 48 hours, and as you might expect, some pretty funny comments. She said he copied her husband, but she copied Lord Farquaad. Dressed like her husband? Did her husband invent suits? She must have been so pissed when Justin Timberlake released Suit and Tie, while a different YouTuber named Christopher Wayne made his own interesting discovery.
Willie Moon isn't so original himself.
Showing that Willie Moon's song What I Want used the same chords and
I've never been jealous of Helen Keller until now. This girl is so annoying, bro.
Oh my god. Yo, he's talking about how that dude look like a serial killer. Look at this nigga, bro. Like, look at his face.
Watch this before reels. It's like 5 minutes.
Like what? Bro, you said like 5 minutes. Like that shit short.
even lyrics as a Spinal Tap song from the 80s. Lauren Mulcahy then showed an even worse example, showing that Willie Moon's Yeah Yeah music video had shamelessly copied an Italian video from the 1970s. So instead of just copying the concept, he actually copied the music and filming style.
Well, to be fair, wouldn't that be more, it's more like a, unless he copied the whole entire music video, wouldn't that be like more like a reference?
All the way to the camera angles. Wow. Viewers were even more brutal on Willie's music videos, as they'd state, "You copied the name of the moon. Don't you have any respect of originality?" Which was extra funny given the couple was still fairly unknown themselves.
Who is she? Who are you, Natalia Kills?
However, as highlighted by a different comment reading, "I saw this all over my FB page and thought to check it out. The story was spreading rapidly."
Now to an X Factor scandal that's making headlines around the world.
But as the
Can this guy move?
Spreading rapidly.
Now to an X Factor scandal that's making headlines around the world.
But as the incident
Why does he
began
look like he's stuck in place?
to threaten Natalia's life, the judge that sat
Yeah, like paying homage. That's what I was thinking.
beside her would try to calm the backlash. He'd state, "I'm completely against bullying, but fighting fire with fire ain't the way." Although while Stan Walker chose to stay professional, the fourth judge, Melanie Blatt, wasn't quite so gracious. She'd tweet, "I've tried to keep my cool and stay professional, but really, Natalia Kills? Sorry love, you're a twat."
Why you ain't say that? Why you ain't say that up on there while you was sitting there? Like, why you ain't defend homie and say that to her face? I ain't gonna lie, it's giving pussy.
Mel then added this during a morning radio interview.
I think she should apologise to Joe. I just think Joe deserves an apology. I don't think it was fair what they said to him.
While even Simon Cowell would give his own opinion. It was hateful, she sounded mad, it didn't even make sense.
Oh my god, look at you trying to be Simon Cowell and that nigga don't even like what you just said.
Natalia finally
He would never.
He responded 4 days later.
Oh, here we go.
Writing, "At last, I'm relieved that I'm finally able to break the silence," before telling her side of the story. "The show brought me on to bring my passion, dramatic expression, and perspective. I was encouraged to be outspoken and things got out of hand. Joe, I hope you can forgive me and I wish you all the best. Be natural, unconventional, and be you."
No, bitch. No, bitch. No, that's not how it works. You fucking suck. Get the fuck out of my sight.
Which is followed by a similar explanation from her husband. The show encourages judges to be forthright and highly opinionated. It went too far and I never intended to single anyone out.
You literally bullied this nigga for how he dressed. You ain't even say nothing about his music. You's a bitch, bro.
Wish the contestants, crew, and particularly Joe all the best, although this didn't fix anything.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha, now you say something but your career is over. Oh wait, it never started.
Sis thought she ate, and she did, though.
A career which was getting started was ironically Joe Irvine's, as his previous X Factor audition gained hundreds of thousands of views. He'd be tweeted by Ed Sheeran, who wrote, "Don't worry about what anyone else says, man. Enjoy yourself with it. That's what singing is about, not what other people think."
Yo, it's so crazy how, like, these niggas who bully people always get the short end of the stick, bro. Y'all seen that the guy that was getting bullied for how he was dressing by them girls was like, yo, I ain't fresh. I ain't fresh. This nigga's got like a doesn't he have like a deal, or he gets like bro, he's getting a bag. He's getting a bag, bro. He's basically getting a bag like that. They set that nigga up with what was it, LRG or some shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga. I love seeing shit like that, bro.
While Lord sent Joe a handwritten card with cupcakes. Meanwhile, for Natalia and her husband, viewers filed complaints with official governing bodies, while a petition titled "Take Natalia Kills Off X Factor" gained 70,000 supporters, which would be labeled as a victory, because the couple was fired before their second episode.
Oh my gosh, that is embarrassing and so deserved, bro. So deserved. Twitter finally doing something right.
With the show's chief executive stating, while the judges on X Factor are expected to provide...
Because chat, that's like got nothing to do with being soft or anything. They weren't even talking about his music. They were just shitting on him. And she just kept talking about her stupid ass husband.
Takes of the performances, we will not tolerate such destructive tirades from any of the judges. We no longer have confidence that Kills and Moon are the right people to perform the role of X Factor judges, and they will...
Nah, fuck them too, because I'm pretty sure they told them to do that, like be extra and do all this shit because it'll get the ratings up, and it got the ratings up, but obviously they can't keep them, otherwise it's just bad. Now it's just bad, so they used them. They used them, but they got them right the fuck out of here.
Leave the show effective immediately. Natalia was then also fired from her record label.
What? Oh my god, bitch. Oh my god, that shit just feels good, bro. That gotta feel good for what's his name, Joe? Oh my gosh. I would have retweeted that shit.
With UK,
like, don't even say nothing, just retweet all the news that come out, bro. Damn, she got fired, retweet. Damn, she got kicked out of record deal, retweet.
X Factor judge Louis Walsh stating, "She'll never work again, I reckon. Honestly, I mean, who's gonna hire her? Nobody." As a result, they chose to leave the country, solidifying the couple had lost absolutely everything. But was the whole thing even real? When we talked about Natalia's apology, we ignored one specific sentence. A lot goes on behind the scenes of a reality show, and what you see isn't always the whole story. Willie had made a similar claim writing, "The reality of reality TV is that there's a lot the viewer doesn't see."
They signed an NDA. They couldn't even say it. They signed an NDA. Oh my god. That Joe nigga. Was he in on it? Talk to me.
And whilst they were both leaving the country, Natalia stated this.
There are many sides to the story, and I am not about to get an entire industry in trouble that has been going on for years and years, entertaining the masses.
Okay, she lying, bro. She lying. Bitch, if I got fucked over, my nigga, I'm dropping all that shit. What? I'm dropping all that shit. You done kicked me off the show. My record deal is done. And I'm leaving the country? Bitch, I'm leaking everything.
Were they trying to avoid accountability, or had the stunt been planned by X Factor? The performance itself was certainly a...
But I think it's an NDA. I feel like it's an NDA thing. Because how does NDAs work if you leave in the country? Like, I'm pretty sure you can still get, like, sued, right?
Bit suspicious. In a video taken by an audience member, Natalia looks toward her...
I seen the movie. You be
Hey my guy, I've been busy being a dad, but I'm checking in 2 years later to see if you've come across Professor's music yet. He had a #1 rap album, so I'm hoping you did. Glad to see you getting into wrestling. Shit been fire lately.
Wrestling has most definitely been fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually liking where it's going. W father, by the way. W father to you, by the way. But yeah, I think NDA is like, just because you leave the country, you can still get fucked over. So I'm for sure it was an NDA and she can't talk about it.
her husband, as if they were already both on board with the judgment that they'd give. It was also a little too convenient that in the 1 hour 55-minute episode, Joe just so happened to be the show's last performance, as if he was put there deliberately so they could end the show with a bang. Their comments were also in contrast to Joe's original tryout, where the couple offered love, positivity, and encouragement, while we could also observe his natural dress style to be the opposite of Natalia's husband. So why the sudden change to formal? In a video titled "The Truth About Natalia Kills," Justin Matters reached out to a former X Factor producer who explained,
"We purposely instructed one of the stylists to make Joe look very similar to her husband, in hopes to get a reaction out of Willie, not Teddy herself."
If the show was truly trying to achieve a blow up by Willie, this would make Natalia's independent reaction real, yet maybe she knew exactly what was planned.
I'm about to say, a suit though? Nobody would act like that for a fucking suit though.
As she'd maintain it was a publicity stunt resulting in a viral media storm. Yet to throw another curveball, Natalia also stated this.
I feel like everyone needs to put the idea of it being a manufactured conspiracy theory behind them. There's really nothing to it.
She might have rather been dismissing this conspiracy instead.
The judges wanted out, so they behaved like this to deliberately get kicked off the show.
As a recent Instagram post still implies her episode was somewhat staged. She'd write, "So who thinks TV talent shows are rigged? Just curious, totally not related to any personal experiences at all. Certainly not trying to suggest anything. What, who, me? I would never. Lose a tooth in the comments, insults, opinions, and incorrectness only thanks," seemingly writing this last sentence as she knew it was coming anyway. Despite a full 9 years passing since Natalia's infamous moment.
See, this is cringe people that got too much time on their hands. Do you not have a life? Like, do you not have a life? Like, I sat here and watched this and I don't like her, okay? From the shit that I just seen. But I'm not finna go search up her Instagram and leave a comment. Like, this is a loser. You're literally doing exactly what she was doing. You fucking dumbasses.
Her comments are still filled with nothing but savage criticism. For example, she'd recently announced that her—
Like, niggas are so fucking hypocritical and oh my, I hate humans so bad. I hate humans. I hope a fucking meteor hits the fucking earth and blows you all guys all up except me, Demir, and my wife.
house had been burnt down by a fire.
I hope a meteor comes and hits everyone except me, Demir, my wife, everybody in the stream, watching the stream right now, all the subs and everybody who donates. But everybody else can go. Well, Kai Cenat, I don't want Kai Cenat to go to either because Kai is funny. And but all Mafia can go because them niggas, they're just annoying. And I'm sick of hearing Riz and Josh. Also some bros. Okay. Chat, I'm not about to list all these niggas, bro. I'm not about to list all these niggas, man. Okay? If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
Hey Ty, can I put you on this rock band called Turnstile?
Turnstile. Oh, wait. Why didn't the video play?
Fire, which received no sympathy but rather comments such as, "Damn, Karma is out here doing the job," even years later. "Oh dear, your poor husband suits. Oh well, you reap what you sow, dear. Oh no, how tragic, very tragic. Karma definitely got ya."
You are like, go outside, bro. You literally keeping up with a bitch you don't like. How can you do that? Oh my God, bro. Niggas really got notice on for people that they don't like.
And that's why I ain't donate my Instagram at sad face